War never changes. Unless you hack the cartridge and give the characters big ol' anime titties. Guess what? I'm a big fan of that genre, and I get the feeling that plenty of you watching enjoy them too. Also tomboys, with thick thighs, undersized shorts, and fully automatic weapons. Ooh, can you imagine if they were goth too? I'd probably have a heart attack. You wanna know what else makes my demon heart go doki doki? NES games, let me tell you. In my timeline, they barely even exist. The Sonic Juice series dominated over here, and now Nintendo characters only show up in weird crossovers, like Sonic Chew and Princess Peach Unleashed. So like, even the terrible ones are a joy for me, cause I just never got to touch them. Too rare, and this one's been on my list forever. So without further ado, let's jump into one of the most legendary run-and-guns ever made ever. We're playing Probotector. Sorry, Contra. Whoops, I mean Contra with girls. History lesson. First released into arcades in 1987, it came on the heels of the Iran-Contra affair coming into public scrutiny a year earlier in '86 due to the U.S.'s involvement in supplying said guerrilla rebel group during an agreed arms embargo. So, of course those good little cucks over in Europe had to turn them into robots, because they are a sad, pathetic people. Well, I ain't no dumb slunt, so we're playing the version that has you shooting commies in the face, aka the correct version. Big Arnie and Stallone ain't in this one, but that's no reason not to stick around, cause in their place we've got Bella and Lana, two cuties that may come off a bit naive and inexperienced, wink wink, but while they may lack big muscles and goofy one-liners, they more than make up for it with those thick, juicy, big old bubbly personalities. And personality is what this hack really brings to the table, cause booty shorts are only the tip of the iceberg, though I would love some booty shorts on my tip. We've got all kinds of extra goodies. We got a new intro splash, title cards between stages, and even this cute little map to show your progress. And that's a dick. You all see it too, right? And let's just thigh crush any of those roadblocks that might be holding new players back. 1. Yes, this game is old, but it still handles amazing, like your mom. And 2. The difficulty rumors are way overblown, but for good reason. This game requires just a tiny bit of patience at times to get past the obstacles, and a few bad enemy placements here and there. But most people played this one as kids who are notorious for having none. You take your time once in a while and make sure it's really safe to move on, and you will be golden. No 30 lives code required. I also tried to have a little random fun during this run, grabbing every weapon swap to really look at how they function. But let's be real, I think we all know which one is the best. Laser. Laser fucking sucks so bad. No, for really real, I like my guns how I like my ladies. Spread. With large balls flying around. So far, most of what I'm saying is borderline common sense, or quickly learned through experience. So, you want the real gamer girl strat that's gonna save you from a game over? Well, listen up, because it's kinda dumb and I wouldn't blame you for missing it. Whenever you transition from a ducking animation, there's a brief frame or two where you stand up. So if you're ducking and firing one way and decide to shoot the enemy behind you, make sure it's safe to stand, because you will get hit. Or those stupid flame traps everyone hates? Before jumping down, just wait half a second to avoid standing back up and getting a face full of hot, sticky napalm. Most people know how much of a joke the first boss is, but sometimes, late at night, I think about that one soldier they positioned up top and out in the open like, did he actually think he was going to do something? That man had a family. Anyway, think you know the deal. Shoot the red glowy thing to win, which is sometimes clowned on with these older games, but I think it's actually a really good way of non-verbally explaining these corridor sections. You see the red glowy thing and shoot it to beat the boss. It unlocks the path forward, so when you see the blue glowy thing on the wall right at the start, you automatically know, hey, shoot here to move to the next room. No explanation or blue fairies needed. Another easy boss, and again, this game is only as hard as you decide to make it. Cause sure, I could get a little more aggressive and try to get to the end of the game faster, as if that means anything in this context. But if you sit back and focus on defense, getting in a couple shots when the boss gives you a clear opening, you will never find yourself all that challenged. Sure, I may not be getting a speedrun record for this play, but you know what else I'm not doing? losing. Whoops, spoke too soon. Ruined my flawless, no hit, no death, no grown adult could give a fuck run. These trucks just run you over if you sit around, so my play it safe method just does not apply here. But at this point, you should have so many extra lives racked up that you won't even notice losing one or two. And extra lives are thrown at you non-stop in this game, especially when you take your time. I'm getting contradictory info on this one, thank you AI. So, not gonna give you a hard number cause it'd be a fucking lie. Let's just say that when taking my time, it felt like I was getting one per level minimum. So, if you ever find yourself in a bad place, just let the enemies keep respawning in and stock up a few. The red soldiers and scuba boys are supposedly worth a lot of points. The one consistent number I kept getting was for the cutoff, sitting way up at 3 million, which takes several repeat runs to even get close to. So for most players, it ain't ever gonna come up. And yeah, you heard me right. You are meant to play this game through several times at increased difficulty each run. So, if you've never finished Contra, congratulations! You were playing it on easy mode. How does that one feel? I'm only half teasing, cause let's be real, our audience is like 99% older men and this game is maybe 20 minutes per average run. So asking you to do several in a row with no breaks or saving, not really reasonable for people with shit to do. This ain't Kung Fu. And don't you worry, Kung Fu fans, that one is definitely on the list. Just cause the premise is kinda hilarious on repeats, like, you got kidnapped again? Bitch, are you for real? The funniest part is the non-reveal if you know how the story's meant to play out, cause the aliens at the end are actually supposed to be a surprise, but you literally fight something resembling the Queen way back in stage 3. And I know it's supposed to be a robot, but my guy, it is clearly a xenomorph. And for a final stage, it's probably one of the easiest, and where I noticed the extra lives thing, cause I was just taking my time on this one, and I swear, got at least 3 1-ups alone just from shooting the creepy crawlies. You get to the end, you shoot a static enemy with some occasional spawns. It's all kinda anticlimactic, but it's also 40 years old, so was anyone expecting a Phase 2 switch up? Alien Queen defeated, we set us up another bomb and evacuate. And I really need to know where she got her bra, cause I would be spilling out of that shirt right now, but apparently she's got full support, like, they are locked in. Anyway, yeah, I know we used the bomb line last week, whatever. Technically, this video was supposed to come out first, but hey, this game is basically Dutch from Predator versus Alien, so of course I had AVP on the mind when we cooked up that terrible replacement video. This one was a really great experience, even if I did phone it in at the end. I wanted to give Contra a run regardless. You throw some hotties at me and it's just frosting on my face. Cake. Frosting on the cake. Whatever, keep rolling. With setback after setback, we are already hard at work on the Christmas special, but we do have another important holiday coming up in about a week. My fucking birthday. And while I may be a fictional character whose age varies wildly depending on story arc, we are all getting trashed. Believe that. So make sure you flick that subscribe button nice and hard so you don't miss out. As always, thank you to all the lovely, amazing, and highly intelligent viewers for watching. And another thank you to everyone who's grabbing them adopts up so I have beer money. And I will see you, but you won't see me, because I'm in the bushes, wearing all black and watching you through your window. True story, did you know the Konami code was a complete accident programmed in by I can't pronounce that, in order to make playtesting easier, and they just forgot to take it out?